Europe, a dream destination for many, known for its culture, beauty, and quality of life. Yet millions of Europeans are leaving their homeland. In 2020, nearly 19 million people moved abroad, a trend that's only growing. But why? What's driving people away from this prosperous continent? Today, we explore the top 10 European countries experiencing high emigration and uncover the reasons behind this surprising phenomenon. Number 1. The Netherlands. The Netherlands is famed for its picturesque canals, world-class cheese, and vibrant cities. Yet, in recent years, thousands of Dutch citizens have chosen to leave. Cities like Amsterdam, with its iconic canals and buzzing cultural scene, face housing shortages that have driven rents and property prices sky high. For example, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost as much as €1,500 a month. Rotterdam, known for its modern architecture, also struggles with similar issues as the demand for urban housing outpaces supply. The Hague, the political capital, sees professionals stretched thin by rising costs. Beyond housing, essentials like groceries, healthcare, and transportation continue to climb, leading families to seek more affordable alternatives abroad. Beyond the economic challenges, many Dutch citizens feel a loss of quality of life due to overcrowding in urban hubs. Public transport systems are heavily utilized, often leaving commuters feeling stressed and fatigued. The countryside offers some respite, but with the rising cost of fuel and transportation, even rural living isn't as affordable as it once was. Moreover, the cultural expectations of maintaining high standards in personal and professional life can weigh heavily on younger generations, driving them to seek less pressurized environments overseas. Number 2. Belgium. Known for its incredible food and history, Belgium also has one of Europe's highest emigration rates. In Brussels, the heart of the European Union, residents face some of the continent's heaviest tax burdens. Middle and high-income earners in cities like Antwerp, a hub for fashion and diamond trade, can lose nearly half their income to taxes. Even skilled professionals in fields like engineering and IT, often based in technology centers such as Leuven, face job market saturation, limiting career progression. Political divisions between the Dutch-speaking Flanders and French-speaking Wallonia regions exacerbate frustrations, with major cities like Ghent and Liège feeling the ripple effects of political stalemates. This combination drives Belgians to seek better opportunities abroad. The cultural divide in Belgium adds another layer of complexity to everyday life. In bilingual regions, residents often face difficulties with public services, which can feel inconsistent or inefficient. Additionally, the rising cost of utilities, particularly energy, makes living in cities like Bruges increasingly expensive. Belgium's unique geographic location, sandwiched between economic powerhouses like Germany and France, also contributes to the allure of neighboring countries as destinations for work and better living conditions. Number 3. Germany. Germany, the economic powerhouse of Europe, isn't immune to this trend. In 2023 alone, over 1.3 million people left the country. Cities like Berlin, a hub for culture and startups, face high taxes that stifle innovation. Entrepreneurs often cite tax rates as a reason for relocating to business-friendly countries like Switzerland. Munich, with its thriving automotive industry, has fierce job competition in fields like research and academia, pushing skilled workers to explore opportunities elsewhere. Political dissatisfaction, especially around social inequality and immigration policies, is prevalent in cities such as Hamburg and Frankfurt. Many Germans leave in search of a lifestyle and governance that align better with their aspirations. Another factor is Germany's aging population, which puts pressure on its younger workforce. In cities like Cologne and Stuttgart, younger professionals are taxed not only monetarily but also socially, as they are expected to support an aging demographic through social programs. Moreover, rising rents and shortages of affordable housing in urban centers make it increasingly difficult for families to settle down. Even the famed efficiency of Germany's public systems has come under scrutiny, as delays in infrastructure projects and public transport disruption frustrate residents. Number 4. United Kingdom. Post-Brexit Britain has seen an exodus of over 500,000 people in 2023. London, with its towering skyline and global influence, faces an unaffordable housing market where the average home costs upwards of £500,000. For young professionals, especially in tech and finance, high costs often outweigh the benefits of staying. Manchester and Birmingham, while more affordable, still see residents frustrated with declining public services and political polarization. The uncertainty brought on by Brexit has particularly impacted the younger generation, who no longer enjoy the ease of movement and work opportunities within the EU. Dissatisfaction with government handling of issues like healthcare, compounded by divisive politics, drives many Britons to leave. The departure of industries and corporations post-Brexit has also left cities like Liverpool and Edinburgh grappling with economic uncertainty. Regional inequalities further exacerbate frustrations, with many residents of Northern England feeling neglected by government policies that seem to favor London. Additionally, cuts to public programs, especially in education and healthcare, make life increasingly difficult for families and young professionals trying to build their futures in the UK. Number 5. France. France's reputation for romance and culture isn't enough to keep its citizens from leaving. Paris, the iconic capital, has seen rising living costs that push out even its middle-class residents. The regulatory and bureaucratic landscape across the country makes starting a business in Lyon, Toulouse, or Marseille a challenging endeavor. In Bordeaux, known for its wine industry, professionals often cite political instability and frequent protests as factors influencing their decision to emigrate. With approximately 250,000 French citizens leaving annually, the allure of more stable and affordable living conditions abroad continues to grow. Rural areas in France, though idyllic, face their own challenges. Many small towns have seen a decline in local services, with schools and medical facilities closing due to population shifts to urban centers. This leaves older residents isolated and younger families feeling disconnected from opportunities. Climate change has also impacted regions like Provence, where heat waves and water shortages strain agricultural livelihoods, prompting farmers and small business owners to consider emigration. Number 6. Ireland. In the past year, over 64,000 people left Ireland. Dublin, the center of Ireland's tech industry, faces a saturated job market and housing crisis where rental prices have skyrocketed to unaffordable levels. In Cork and Galway, skilled professionals in sectors like IT and finance find limited career growth. Political frustration over the government's handling of healthcare and housing resonates across the country, driving emigration. For many young Irish citizens, the historical legacy of emigration combines with modern economic challenges, leading them to seek better opportunities in countries like Canada, Australia, and the UK. Smaller towns across Ireland, such as Limerick and Waterford, struggle to retain their youth as well. Opportunities for employment outside major cities are sparse, forcing many to consider emigration. Rising inflation has also made staples such as food and fuel more expensive, stretching household budgets to the limit. Despite efforts to attract multinational corporations, many residents feel that the benefits of economic growth are unevenly distributed, further fueling emigration. Number 7. Greece. Greece has been grappling with economic challenges since the 2008 financial crisis. Athens, the historic capital, continues to see high unemployment rates among young people, often exceeding 30%. In Thessaloniki, the country's second-largest city, professionals struggle with low wages that fail to keep up with rising costs. Even in Crete and the Greek islands, traditionally reliant on tourism, seasonal employment leaves residents searching for stable, year-round opportunities abroad. The austerity measures imposed post-crisis have further reduced public services, frustrating citizens and making emigration an attractive option for many. This trend is especially evident in rural areas, where a lack of investment in infrastructure leaves communities feeling abandoned. In areas such as the Peloponnese, agricultural jobs no longer provide sufficient income, leading younger generations to move abroad. Additionally, the brain drain of highly educated professionals has left gaps in critical sectors like healthcare, creating a cycle of challenges that drive further emigration. Number 8. Italy. Italy's cultural treasures can't hide its economic struggles. Rome, the eternal city, faces high youth unemployment, with many young Italians unable to find jobs even after graduating from prestigious universities. Naples and other southern regions plagued by economic disparities see residents leaving in droves for northern European countries. Milan, the financial hub, offers better opportunities but at the cost of an exceptionally high cost of living. The country's slow economic growth and massive national debt create an environment where Italians, particularly the younger generation, see no choice but to seek stability elsewhere. Italy's aging infrastructure further frustrates citizens, especially in southern regions like Calabria and Sicily. Public transport is often unreliable, and underfunded healthcare systems mean long wait times and inconsistent care. The vibrant cultural life of cities like Florence and Venice attracts tourists, but the economic benefits don't always reach local residents. For many, the dream of a better life abroad outweighs the ties to their homeland. Number 9. Spain. Spain is facing an exodus as well, with more people leaving than immigrating in recent years. Madrid and Barcelona, known for their vibrant cultures, also struggle with high unemployment rates, particularly among young people. In Valencia and Seville, frequent political changes and corruption scandals leave citizens disillusioned. Even in regions like Catalonia, where political tensions add another layer of complexity, residents feel compelled to search for better prospects abroad. The economic instability and lack of opportunities have made Spain a less viable option for many of its citizens. Tourism-dependent regions like the Canary Islands have been hit hard by economic challenges. Seasonal employment provides little stability, and with rising living costs, many locals are unable to make ends meet. Even in culturally rich cities like Granada, the high cost of education and limited job prospects push younger residents to consider leaving Spain for more promising futures elsewhere. Number 10. Portugal. Portugal's stunning landscapes can't stop its citizens from leaving. Lisbon, the capital, sees young professionals struggling with low wages despite rising living costs. Porto, known for its wine and historic charm, faces similar challenges, with limited career progression opportunities pushing residents to move abroad. Entrepreneurs in cities like Faro cite excessive bureaucracy as a significant hurdle to business success. With high unemployment and inefficiencies in governance, many Portuguese citizens see emigration as the only viable path to improving their quality of life. In Portugal's interior regions such as Alentejo, depopulation is becoming a significant issue. Young people leave in droves, leaving behind aging communities that struggle to maintain basic services. The tourism industry, while a significant part of the economy, doesn't provide sustainable careers for many locals. Even in coastal cities like Cascais, the influx of foreign residents and rising property values make it difficult for natives to afford housing.